Hello, everybody. It's an exciting day, and welcome. It's the Treva and Kevin Show.
Yes.
It's our Here, There, and Everywhere international show.
Wow, you know, this is a new day with a new way on the international. So y'all stay tuned. We got some great guests.
Yes, such as Thornton Cline. He's a well-renowned author. He's been on our show. He's traveled to China. And then also coming up, we have Eleanor Graves. She's building a library. Oh, my gosh, it's international. That's why we called it international.
Come on, y'all stay tuned. You're going to learn something today.
All right, we'll be back. It's the Treva and Kevin Show. International Day, and that's what this show is all about. Kevin,
Yes.
how are you, my great friend?
I'm glad to be with you as always and been excited about getting to hear this segment
That's
of the
right.
show.
Well, this young man has been on our show multiple times. He's now a world traveler doing his thing. He's a well-renowned author and speaker, but now he's talking about China.
China.
We'll hear all about it today. Please welcome our special guest, Thornton Cline.
Thank you. I'm so glad
Thank
to be
you
here again.
so
Thank you. Thank you
much.
for inviting me back, and I have a lot to tell.
All right, let's just jump
my
right
gosh.
on in and start sharing with us, Thornton.
First of all, it's an honor to be a part of a 10 person delegate from Nashville team
Wow.
that went to China. Was invited to the Music Cities. It's called the Music Cities Convention. It represents 250 cities in 40 countries.
Wow.
And here I was selected. I owe it all to Dr. Charles Lee, who invited me to this worldwide event.
Wow.
And there were two council people that went. There was a councilwoman, Sharon Hurt is her name. And,
Okay.
and the other person was Jeff Syracuse, who's also executive at BMI, and also CEOs and all kinds of dignitaries went.
Yes.
Even the person you had on your show before, who's an artist, recording artist, and author. Her name is Lacey Carpenter. She went
Oh,
to.
my.
And so we got to share globally visions for what could make Music Cities great.
Yes,
Really vibrant
yes.
and great. Like, as we know, we have a really incredible Music City here in Nashville.
Yes, we do.
And very proud of it, and people recognize it all over the world. It's just
Amen.
amazing. Well,
That's a
the
blessing.
purpose of this actual trip was to not only promote diplomacy and goodwill between everybody and share ideas
Okay.
within music and how to help promote jobs and create economic benefits and all kinds of things like
Right.
that. But also, we have something going on. I'm not sure if everybody knows. It's been in the Tennessean, but the Chengdu is about to become our sister city. Isn't that cool? Chengdu is where I went to. It's a huge city. It's a population, and when you include the metropolitan area, it's a total of 22 million people.
Wow.
Now that's much larger, obviously, than
Oh,
Nashville.
yes.
But there's a music district in Chengdu
Okay.
that is trying to be developed and modeled after Music City, Music Row.
Is that
that cool?
right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Well, I
yes.
can see it.
Oh,
We've got
my.
the model, and everybody
and
wants to be.
they love us, and
Yes.
they contrary to maybe what you've seen and heard and everything in different formats and
We're
everything.
growing.
But we are growing, and they're
yes.
proud of our city, and they love our city. And it took us decades to build our city, you know,
Yes.
like Music Row and everything like that. But they want to model it after it exactly, with publishing companies, with record companies, record stars, recording
That's
stars.
good.
And here I am. I feel like
there
I'm
you
on the forefront of kind of a pioneer of it.
It is true.
Which is really, really exciting.
And they love the
Cool.
country music.
Yes, they do. They
Love it.
They do. And so, but they also love we have other forms of music too, like pop and blues and R&B
Yes,
and
absolutely.
everything like that they really admire. So I'm just want to say that's part of the trip too, of going there and developing goodwill and helping to promote ideas and new ideas and fresh ideas that they
That's wonderful.
can help them grow. And
Okay.
this may take years and years, but this is what they're
I
looking
guarantee it. Sister Cities is not a new idea. It's been around.
No,
but
it hasn't.
They're great partnerships for all that's involved.
Wow. So what was it like for you and Lacey just to be a part of that experience? Lacey has been, she's been on our show, and
Yeah.
I tell you, God is just truly taking you both places. And so what was it like coming together and, being there?
Oh, it was awesome. She actually got to speak on one of the panels that was about educators,
Okay.
and music educators, and then she also performed too.
Ooh.
And performed on her fiddle,
Okay.
violin, and everything.
So you
and
have some slides for us
Yes,
today?
yes. I'm just going through these as
Okay,
we talk.
okay.
So you can see these. And so there was a lot of walking, by the way. I walked at least 7 miles a day.
Wow.
6 or 7 miles
You
a
better
day.
be prepared to go.
Yeah, no.
That's a lot of miles.
And lost some weight too when doing it. But
Well, you look great.
Well, thank you. But I'm just saying, and the food is. We were also chauffeured around every day, either in buses or in. You can see on the slide here, Bentleys, $300,000 Bentleys.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And this is our driver here. If I can see this right here, this is
Wow.
our driver. And then
Did any of them speak English?
yeah, actually, contrary to people's beliefs, actually, there were pretty much everyone speaks English there, and
Yeah.
fluently, very well.
So that would make it
Interesting.
convenient to come from Nashville to China.
That's right.
No, back and forth, yes.
That's right.
Absolutely, and do business by phone.
And the slide you see here next is actually. We stood in front of the museum in Chengdu. It's an amazing museum. And this is Dr. Charles Lee on the right, and Lacey Carpenter here too, and myself, pictured with Jeff Syracuse, who's the councilman in Nashville. And we made the Chengdu Daily News, which is something like 20 million people read that.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's more than a lot of all the newspapers put together.
Yes.
And so we made the front page of that, and then I was interviewed by a couple news stations while we were there, because it really
awesome.
kind of made a splash. People really like it, and everybody was very, very friendly to us. They treated us like dear brothers and sisters.
So have they actually started any?
Yes,
of
they
the
have
plans?
actually started.
So do they have some buildings already?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
wow.
There's actually funding from the governments, both governments, to make this happen.
Amazing.
And then we had special dinners, which we were honored, which was so
Okay.
exciting, with dignitaries. There were people from all over the world, which was exciting. There were mayors
Okay.
of different cities.
Yeah.
Cool as that, and they were.
Oh, yes.
And then Lord James of the House of Lords, there's like a parliament, like our
Right.
Congress or Senate.
Yes.
And I got to meet him, and
Oh,
it was
my
just-
goodness.
It was
and
really
of course,
neat because
Thornton,
it
you
was
never meet a stranger. You never meet a stranger.
it was really neat. Now, some of the food was very interesting, and
I'm sure.
I mean, I tried to keep a very open mind about it, because I mean,
I know,
when
open-minded Thornton.
you see something like gigantic like stuff, you're
Okay.
going, what is this?
Well,
it's
we've got less than a minute.
Yes.
We want to see more. Take us
Yes,
through these
okay.
slides.
Well, I met, as you know, quite a few friends at the different parts, meetings and things, and here I'm by the beautiful scenery. It's just incredible scenery, and this is close to the mountainside too.
That looks
so
like a
it's-
postcard.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
It's very, very lovely, and it's a very crowded city too, but it's pretty clean, you know.
So did you actually get out into the masses too?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how were they in relation when you told I'm American, I'm from Nashville?
A lot of people stared at us. I was going, what? People staring at us? Because I guess we kind of stand out a little bit in the crowd and everything. But the neat part about it is we got invited back in October. How cool is that? And it's
So that
always
means-
nice to be invited back.
So that means you'll have to come back and tell us more
Yes.
about October.
It's really neat.
Okay.
Well, if you would like to know more about what Thornton Cline, Thornton, thank you so much for
Yes,
what you
God
do.
bless you.
Hold up this book again.
Oh, yeah,
Let's zoom in on it.
Well, this is the program for the Music Cities Convention.
Okay, the booklet.
They
Break
call
out.
all these music cities, 250 of them. I know we have Music City USA, which is our music
Yes.
city, but
Yeah.
there are also a lot
They're
of
going
other
to
music
explode
cities.
around the world.
I love it. Well, keep doing what you do. We're moving on, and it's our international show, and Thornton has kicked it off with his international travels, and we'll be back with more. Thank you, Thornton.
Thank you, Thor. It's always a pleasure.
Always a great